After the passing of the Queen, Princess Beatrice is given a new, significant position. The royal family had given Prince Andrew's oldest daughter a startling new role. In the wake of Queen Elizabeth's passing, Princess Beatrice had been given a significant position. The eldest daughter of Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson is now a Counsellor of State, meaning she can fill in for King Charles III and perform his royal duties if needed. In the case that the monarch is unwell or away on official business, the title holder is able to temporarily carry out sovereign duties under this arrangement. Princes Charles, Andrew, William, and Harry all served in that capacity before the Queen passed away. Princess Beatrice is currently fourth in line for those who are 21 or older, but 10th overall after Charles became king. This does not apply to Camilla, the Queen's wife, who has the authority to lead in his place. Beatrice will have the authority to perform the majority of the sovereign's formal duties in her new position as Counsellor of State, if necessary. Attending Privy Council sessions, executing standard paperwork, and accepting the credentials of new ambassadors to the UK are only a few of those obligations. But, unless specifically instructed by the King, Beatrice will not be able to handle Commonwealth concerns, create peers, select a Prime Minister, or dissolve Parliament. With husband Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi, Beatrice gave birth to her first child, Sienna Elizabeth, last year. The Queen is well liked by Princess Beatrice, who once said she was very, very happy to have the Queen as her granny. She still hasn't made a public statement about Queen Elizabeth's passing or her new position as Counsellor of State. In a major snub, Joe Biden is unlikely to attend King Charles's coronation. According to reports, the US president is leaning against going to King Charles's coronation in May. According to news reports, Joe Biden is unlikely to attend King Charles's coronation on May 6. Just a few weeks prior, the 80-year-old US president will be in Ireland to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Good Friday Agreement. There are plans for the 80-year-old to be represented at the coronation, but it is unknown who would stand in for him. The Windsor Framework, a deal reached with the EU aimed at settling Northern Ireland's post-Brexit challenges, may help make sure that Vice President Biden visits Northern Ireland to commemorate the Good Friday Agreement. In opposition to the Northern Ireland Protocol, which the Windsor Framework is intended to replace as the post-Brexit arrangements, the DUP is preventing the institutions established by the Good Friday Agreement from operating. Although the party is now debating whether to adopt the Windsor Agreement and go back to Stormont, it is unlikely that the deadlock will prevent Biden from visiting the White House. The news coincides with allegations that Biden's Irish Catholic mother forbade him from bowing to the Queen and detested the royal family. "When I informed my mother I was going to see the Queen of England, the first thing she said was, 'Don't you bow down to her,'" Biden recalled in his autobiography, Promises to Keep. Think of Joey. Your name is Biden. You are superior to everyone. Nobody is better than you, but you aren't any worse either. In September 2022, Biden traveled to the UK for Queen Elizabeth II's burial. He arrived late and had to wait with Jill Biden to take their places in Westminster Abbey. While the procession of George and Victoria Cross recipients passed in front of Biden and the First Lady, they were seated in a heavily armored limousine. They arrived at the Abbey around 10:05 a.m. rather than the scheduled time of between 9:35 and 9:55 a.m. Instead of riding the bus with the 500 invited dignitaries, the wealthy couple had made the decision to acquire their own transport. In another news, an impatient King Charles was the ideal icebreaker thanks to Sophie's playful shoulder bump. At Monday's Commonwealth Day service, the newly appointed Duchess of Edinburgh's connection with her brother-in-law, King Charles III, was made clear. King Charles III and Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, were seen on video making a romantic public display of love, PDA,